In this video we will learn how to manage supplies in the Crop Planner. Go to Crop Planner and then enter the Supplies work screen. To build your supply list, you will use the Manage Products button. Select New Product at the bottom. Then select the product category. Since I selected seed, I will be asked for the crop type and variety. I can type or scroll to find what I'm looking for. Once I have that information added, I will select bushel as the purchased unit and pound as the application unit. I will enter 60 for the bushel weight and then add the cost per bushel. And click Save. Using the same process, I will add a fertilizer product. For fertilizer, I need to select either liquid or solid. Then either search the list or type the product I want to enter. Again, I will add the purchase unit, application unit, cost and hit Save. If you buy a custom blend fertilizer, you can add those as well. Just select Manage Custom Blends and add Custom Blend. I will give the blend a name, select the solid or liquid option and enter the purchase and application units. Next, I will add the guaranteed analysis for the blend. Then the cost. And finally save this product. Now, I will add a chemical supplies. In the chemical type list, you have the option to select adjuvant, desiccant, foliar fertilizer, fungicide, herbicide, inoculant, insecticide, plant growth regulator, seed treatment, or soil amendment. Here I will add an herbicide and add the standard information. And click Save. If you have 2 or more chemical products that are used together frequently, you might want to add a tank mix. Click Manage Tank Mixes. Then add Tank Mix. Fill in the name. Then you will add the base rate. This is the carrier or water rate you use to apply all the products, for example 5 gallons per acre. Next, you have the option to add a carrier other than water. For example, you might use liquid fertilizer. Next, you will click the plus product button and select the chemical products that will be included in the tank mix. You will also add the application rate for each product. Then select Save. Now I'll show you how to manage your supply inventory. As you can see, on the inventory page here, I have plans to apply urea and MAP. So my planned balance is negative. Let's begin by adding a transaction to add inventory to these products. There are 2 ways to do this. You can either click the 3 dots next to the product or use the transaction button at the top. Once the transaction screen is open, you will need to select the date and add an invoice number. Then choose the first product. Add the amount purchased and the purchase price. After you click Save, you will have the option to add another product or complete the transaction. Let's add a second product to this transaction. And this time we will click Done. Here you can begin another transaction or close the work screen. After closing, you can see the inventory balances were updated as well as the weighted average cost for these products. Now, let's say we created a transaction by accident and want to delete it. Just go to Transaction History at the top of the screen. You have the option to delete the entire transaction on the blue lines, or a single product on the white lines. I'll delete the transaction entirely. Back on the inventory page, you should see the updates immediately. If you don't, just refresh the screen. Finally, I will show you how to adjust the inventory balance, return a product, and deactivate a product. To begin adjusting the balance, click the 3 dots on the product line. Here you will enter the actual amount of product you have on the farm. While that is helpful when inventory gets off a little, sometimes we need to account for the price of the product if it was returned. So let's add a transaction. Here I am making sure to switch to return. I see that I cannot select Done. And I realize I have forgotten to enter the invoice number. When I'm done, The inventory screen will show an updated supply balance and a new weighted average price. Okay. Finally, if you are no longer using a product, you can click the 3 dots on that line and deactivate the product to have it removed from your inventory. If you ever need to reactivate a product, you can do that in the inactive work screen. I hope you get started with adding inventory today. Thank you for watching this video.